Hi, my name's Rice. Welcome back to VHS Play, where we are playing Dark Souls and recording it all on VHS. Last time we climbed our way out of the Tomb of the Giants, and it was a real rough time. Oh boy. Again, I cannot stress how relieving it is to be under the open sky again. So yeah, we've got, let's check in with people at Firelink Shrine, and then I think we are going to go make more poor choices.
Did you hear about the maiden? The virtuous lass came back alone, and in absolute tatters. Did her followers die, or was she abandoned? Who knows? But I suppose we've heard the last from Milady. That maiden, she is shuffled off somewhere. I believe to the undead church. These ruins were probably too awkward for her. What now? I'm not up for
Alright, well, I legitimately do not remember. Oh, hey, you're still here. You know what? This is an interesting opportunity. I don't think I've ever... I don't know... Again, I'm still trying to piece together, like, my first playthrough timing versus how I've been doing things in order here. I don't think I've had the Maiden and Lautrec both available.
You again. What is it? Our futures are murky.
Well, so much for possibility of an interesting time. But surely the cleric would be, you know, pleased to know that the maiden has escaped. Surely.
Oh, it's you. You rescued Milady. Well, a pity that is, for it will amount to nothing. For the little madam is not worth her salt without her family name.
Yeah, jeez, my dude, like... the mask is just off with...
Come again.
I am blanking his name.
Of the teaching.
What is your name, jerk? Like, I've I always just call him Jerk or some such.
Oh, hello. Miracles? Come again.
I'm blanking so hard on his name right now. Anyway, yeah, we'll check in with Griggs and our boy here, but...
Oh, hello there. I'm pleased to see you, son.
I don't think they have any interest.
If you provide the materials, I can teach you pyromancy. A pyromancer's flame is a...
Okay, nothing new. Nah.
Oh, hello. Well, you certainly are myself.
Two
things are
cool. Sorry, Griggs. So yeah, let's head on up this direction, because you know what? Oh, there's still some things that I'm doing really seemingly in the not suggested order. Like, so, okay, so the plan right now is to go try to get to Sif. Last time I went into the forest, it didn't go so great. So we'll see how long we keep that up. But, well, hey.
Hello. I will never forget what you did. I am deeply indebted. For it was not within my power to save Vince or Nico. I cannot thank you enough. In case you have not heard, I am Rhea of Thorland. I only wish there was some way I could help you. But I am inexperienced and I only know the art of miracles. If that could be of any help, speak to me again. Would a miracle be of any help to you? I would be most pleased if that was so. May we discuss miracles then?
Hooray, we get to learn the prayer emote without having to be a cleric.
Vince and Nico were fooled by a lout named Patches and turned into hollows. My prayers did them no good. It is my ignorance, my frailty that has sealed their fates. Perhaps Petrus realized my weakness all along, and thus made the decision to abandon me. I can hardly blame him now. Vince and Nico were fooled by and I can...
Alright, so she actually has some pretty good stuff. I've always wanted to do a playthrough where I grab Seek Guidance and just cast it constantly to see like what developer messages there are. Like that's what the spell ends up doing. It shows more developer messages. Problem is it doesn't last very long, so it's like I once started a playthrough where that was my intention. It's just like, yeah, I'm going to keep Seek Guidance on me and use it all the time and see what there is to see. And it was just like, this lasts for like just so little time. You would need so many copies of the spell, and that's just a lot of attunement that just goes to waste for a gimmick.
And be safe. Farewell, Varianox.
Did I mention that, like, as far as I remember, that's like Latin for fear the dark or something? Hopefully I'm remembering that right. So we're still rocking this this Black Knight sword. As it turns out, it's real good. And also, yeah, I haven't found anything more recently to play around with. So, what is my shield? What do I want in a shield? Let's go ahead and get the grass crest. We're going to go use that stamina, hopefully. Hey, I haven't repaired things for a bit. I'm surprised things are not more broken. Don't have enough souls for the next upgrade. How you doing?
My, what a brilliant ember you have there. I've only heard legends of such specimens. The embers used for the secret rites of divine blacksmiths. Perhaps you could lend it to me. I've long dreamed of forging divine weapons.
Yeah, sure.
Splendid. Splendid. Thank you. Andre Pastora never disappoints. I assure you.
And he's not wrong there. He, in fact, does not ever disappoint. But he still knows little of the Darker Garden.
Little of the dark room,
That, again, that's his voice line for pretty much forever. It might be that's his final voice line. Okay, so let's have a quick look-see. I need to start getting one of these broken swords or the straight sword hilt upgraded at some point. The Claymore was fun. The Black Knight Greatsword is a lot of fun. I keep saying Greatsword when I mean sword because that's the Greatsword, and I don't have the strength for that. Okay. Wahoo, we could upgrade our shield and have one more point of stability. Whoopee. You know, for taking Twinkling Titanite, that's a real crummy upgrade. Alright. Let's just get another shard. Call it a day.
Don't get yourself.
Did I rest of that bonfire? I think I did. You know what? We're gonna do like I keep saying, this playthrough is just full of bad ideas. Of just, like, making the biggest mistakes in routing that we possibly can, pretty much, because that's how I played the game the first time through. So, we now have the Rite of Kindling, which means, I always forget you can't use multiple in the original. So, we need 1 humanity to restore our humanity. We need 1 humanity to bump that up to 15, and 1 more humanity to bump this up to a 20 bonfire. Just completely spaced on what the option was to kindle the bonfire. It's just like, yeah, I just want to make this bonfire better. Which button is it? Cool. So now we have a really nice bonfire here, which is great because this is kind of a big chunk of space that this relates to. This is going to get us into the forest, hopefully, and also when the time comes for Sen's Fortress, we will have this nice 20 Estus. It's a good time. I do like having the Rite of Kindling early. I mean, it's kind of a pain to, like, go down into the catacombs early and then either homeward bone back up or fight your way back up through everything. And again, so much of last episode was just, like, going into exactly the wrong places. Because there's no need to go into the Tomb of the Giants this early unless you're going for, like, specific things. Such as a ring that I have. You know what? Let's go ahead and put it on. So, grab this in my mad dash. I didn't find this until pretty late in my first playthrough. Like, it took me a while to figure out how to get to where that ring was. But, hey, this is the ring that gives you more souls. Bye. Boy, I really hope things go better here today. Alright, right before starting this episode, I spent the souls that I got from climbing my way out of Tomb of Giants. Decided to give myself a little vitality, just as a treat. Because, yeah, boy howdy. Yeah, okay, you know what? Yeah, I don't want to have to cut out that run a ton of times. Do I just want to... That's a lot of humanity to drop on something right now. Let's do it. We're just going to go ahead and upgrade this bonfire, even though, like, again, my first playthrough, I never found this. Just never even occurred to me that there might be something here. Like, I don't know how many illusory walls I actually found my first time through. It's very few of them. But just for the sake of convenience, for the sake of me not having to edit out a let me get back there run, 12 times, let's just bump this bonfire, this nice little dead-end bonfire that is not a great one to kindle, honestly. But that saves us a long walk. Now then, back to the forest bandits. Where are you? There you are. Okay, let's maybe not do that. Let's stop locking on. I'm going to do this. Dang it. I don't know why standing there just eats the frame rate so hard. I really shouldn't have tried to go for that dumb strong attack. Just really wanted the satisfaction of hitting with it, but yeah, boy howdy, that recovery with it is just so long. Okay, come on. Where are you at? There you are. I would really like to do this without locking on, just to prove that I can, but also I'm wearing down fast on this concept, and also, boy howdy, it's real hard to not just hit that lock on button. There we go. And that's what I get for playing around with rings instead of using my poise ring. That two-handed hit is just too much. Oh, okay. What's that? 3? I hope that's just 3 deaths. Let's at least go in with proper gear. Okay. Where are you at? Come on out. Where are you going, man? Alright. Black Knight strategy. That works. Okay, so here's where we get into the part that I'm not sure if it was real or not, but I swear I remember getting a ring of fog off of that night, my first playthrough. Like, I don't know if it is a ridiculously low drop chance, but I swear I got a ring of fog off of him. And I specifically remember trying to use that for the archers in Anor Londo. Of course, it doesn't work. So, now that we've dealt with one phantom, let's just go and do this right. Sorcerer, done. Somewhere out here, there's the thief. He's always a pain because he can just sneak up on you. I know that's what he's supposed to do. Now, as much as I remember not being able to lock onto that knight, I don't remember not being able to lock onto the thief. let's not die to bleed damage. How about that? Okay, so this thief occasionally just stops. Something happens to his AI. He just stops moving. It happens. Don't know why. Alright. There you are. So, as you can see, I suddenly have, like, almost 10,000 souls. And that's why this became a really early game farming place for me. Because that didn't take very long. Like, aside from dying to that first night a few times, and again, like, that's purely because of the lock-on stuff, this is a really high soul density area. You know what? We're gonna try to go this way. Hopefully take out the archer first and then deal with the other knight. Where are you? There you are. There you are. Okay. So at this point, no, not fighting him without lock-on. We've done that once already. Prove the point. Let's just play the game. Or just die to the knight. That's cool too. I deserve that death in every way. Like, I overextended, got greedy, didn't have the stamina to roll away. Oh boy, welcome to the Darkroot Garden. Andre knows little of it. It's a bad time. Like, but, you know, again, when I get over there and get my little puddle of souls, I'm suddenly going to have, like, 20,000 souls. Come on, my dude. How dare you? So yeah, this place ends up being real good for just farming souls, and like early game, this is a tremendous amount of souls. And like having saved up to spend like, drop the 20k or whatever to open that door early. Suddenly, 2 runs through here, and you've made you've made it back. Like, it's a little, it's close to ridiculous. All right. Might not be the most interesting way to deal with them, but it's effective. We're going to do it. There we go. Okay, Archer. You're just gonna make this difficult. See, what is really fun about this little area is you're basically fighting like a well-prepared D&D party. Man. Oh, jeez. Was not expecting you to have the stamina for another follow-up hit there. There we go. Holy. So again, this is kind of the trap I fell into my first time through. It was just I got out here, you get to the point where it's like you're starting to make your way through this forest. You're starting to actually like make some headway. And then, you know, you die a couple times and then you get more souls and then you get your souls back and you die a couple times and you get your souls back. And all of a sudden you're running around with like, you know, 25,000 souls. That could have been real bad. Harumph. So what happened there? Like, we're running into the mechanics of Dark Souls and like the whole fighting other player type enemies. And, boy. I get that nice little dash assault on that one. Dark Souls has all sorts of like damage modifiers. Like, and if you've played Dark Souls or you're like deep into it, you would know all these things. But if you don't, or you know, you haven't played Dark Souls way too many times like me, you might not know that Dark Souls has like all sorts of damage modifiers based off of like when you hit somebody, based off of a few things. If you have like a weapon that hits them in the head, headshots count for extra damage, like significantly more. So there's a few weapons that like have like a really vertical slash, and I think I might have gotten hit with that on that axe. I'm not entirely sure. But headshots deal a ton more damage, like even if it's with a melee weapon. The Where are you? There you are. There's like the whole parry riposte blocking, all of that nonsense. There's also just standing there awkwardly. But on top of everything, like, if you hit somebody while they are attacking or in like a recovery animation or whatnot, it deals more damage. If you hit somebody like while they're attempting to dodge, it deals more damage. Like, there's all these little tiny modifiers to the damage calculations based off of things. Hello. You're closer than I realized. Let's just turn you this way so that you don't retreat towards the bandit. There we go. Did I grab my souls? I must have grabbed my souls already because I've got like 30,000. Oh, jeez. No, maybe he just does in fact hit that hard. Like, I was going off on all of that because I thought he just hit me real dang hard. And I thought he got me as, like, part of a recovery animation. That one was recovery animation. But also, Bandit hits real hard. Oh, boy. This sure is taking a long time. So anyway, the salt, it gets pretty real. See, the worst part is, like, I've got so much to do beyond these dudes. Oh, come on, tiny little forest ledge. Bad idea, but real satisfying. Nope. Not what I intended. Okay. Making poor choices. Trying to rush. Just take it easy. Calm down. Alright. Tell you what. Okay, I guess you could just get confused and stand there. That works for me. Oh, come on. What is up with this dude? Alright, so as you can see, the AI kind of struggles with these stairs a bit. Like, I forgot just how much. Boy howdy, that was a time. Alright, so at this point I have like way too many souls on the line. I would really like to use these. Not just throw them away. That'd be great. Why am I having so much trouble with this? Alright, alright, alright. So, at this point, here's the cheese. It's a fine salted cheese. So, I'm pretty sure the bandit fell off here after, you know, kicking my shield and then killing me. So that's essentially the cheese strat, is you go up there off that ledge and then generally they will just throw themselves off into the abyss below. So, now that I've shown it off, I'm don't have to worry about using it. Let's maybe spend some of these souls, because I'm clearly in need of a couple levels. Oh boy, there's so many stats I need. Oh man. Okay. A little vitality, just as a treat. We can plant our decks at 20, and that should be good for a long time. After that, it's pumping faith and intelligence, and sure would like more vitality. So, yeah, like, this is fairly easy for me. Like, you've got... Even in my first playthrough, when I didn't know about this bonfire that is immediately at this door, like, this was not a bad run. To get out here to the forest to fight these 4 dudes. Like... this really is not at all a bad run to get out here for like 10,000 souls at a time. I don't like that bleed bar. It's going up way too fast. Okay, my dude, could you please? Thank you. I don't know why I wait around for them to die. Like, they're not going to drop anything. They never do. Like, I swear the first night dropped a ring of fog in my first playthrough, but I think that got patched out. Okay. Come on, cleric. That's also some cheese. It also works. And hey, who doesn't like a good bit of cheese? Oh boy. So, coming up here, we get to make some fun mistakes. The first mistake we're going to make, I realize... Oh, hey, that was... just chug. I don't know why that game just, like, completely stopped for a frame there. Like... So, yeah, first big mistake we're going to make is talking to this cat without having the wiki up.
Is it not so that thou art new? Thou fared well to find me, but cometh thee not for the grave of Sir Artorius? My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorius art none but a fabrication. Traversing the dark? 'Tis but a fairy tale. Have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say.
What is your decision? What was the question? What question did she ask?
Well, indeed, thou art a strange one. Nevertheless, I feel some liking for thee. I'm Alvina of the Darkroot Wood. I command a clan of hunters who track down defilers of the forest graves. What dost thou say? Wilt thou not join us? Oh, yes, I believe we would suit thee well.
So, wilt thou not join us? This is getting into like that weird, fun, double negative, not double negative. It's a single negative, so I should say no, but yes. I think yes is the answer to both these questions.
I am very glad.
Me too.
And now thou art one of us. Let us establish a covenant.
Well, hey, we joined the cat covenant.
And here taketh this ring. If thou wearest that ring, it allows for thine summoning. If mine senses reveal intruders, then I will summon thee. Fend them off, sir. I beseech only this. I shall summon others who will, by their honor, work tirelessly with thee. Thou shalt receive great reward, and whatsoever ye shall pillage will be thine own. A true agreement, not so? But thou must heed the golden rule. The clan is thine own family. To thine kinsman forever stay true. Darest not in any attempt to double-cross. Have no doubt, such wretchedness never will we tolerate.
I love the voice, like Alvina's voice, just everything about this weird cat in the woods that speaks in fairy riddles, and just everything about it is really strong.
Ah, thou dost cometh. How fares ye? My hopes for thee are of the highest. Do not such a hope shatter with foul disproportion.
Alvina, I've got really bad news for you. I am emulating my first playthrough. We're about to do something that's going to be just disproportionately disappointing to you. So, after talking to Alvina and joining the Covenant, I came out here, looked over there, and was like, oh no, there's another character. All these other dudes in the woods have been fighting me. Let me see if I can just sneak around. Like, I don't know how I came to this conclusion that walking in front of him was sneaking, but how did I do this? Like, it was basically, oh no, it's another dude in the woods. They've all attacked me thus far. Maybe his AI is broken. Maybe that's what my thinking was. But then I came over here and was like, oh look, there's a ninja. Maybe? Did I even see the ninja? I don't think I did. But anyway, this is what happened in my first playthrough.
Turning our earth from the very start. Have a look at my sword. For it's the last thing you'll see.
Okay, please, button. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Things are not going well in terms of controls. That's gonna hurt. Oh, hey, he knows some fire. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. I am probably gonna die. I'm dead. So that's not entirely what happened in my first playthrough. My first playthrough, I did, in fact, like, think I was being clever, and somehow snuck around behind, our friend there. Didn't see the talk option, because I think I was holding up my shield the entire time. At this point, we're just gonna rush it. And fought him and the ninja. I did kill the ninja. Oh, hey. Is he still there? He's still there. How about that? Well. Oh no, the ninja's faster than I am. Please, please no. Oh boy, this is fun. Yes, I think I just had my shield up the entire time, so I didn't see the talk button. There we go. Cheese strat's working properly. For at least those two. Who else is still out here? And where did they go? Oh boy, that sure does hurt a heck of a lot. I also, like, never fight against this sword, so I don't know its moveset, so I don't know the parry timings very well, so... oh boy, and it hurts so bad.
You poor fool. You were able to.
And that's how I got Murakumo. Yeah, so my first time, just didn't see the talk option, went immediately engaged these two characters that had suddenly spawned out here. Thinking, oh no, it's more dudes in the forest. They've been trying to kill me for so long and so much. Just kind of panicked. And yeah, that's how I joined a covenant and immediately broke it. And also probably just award myself a few points of sen. That's an entire system I do not fully... like, I know it's a system that's there. I have not really messed with it enough to know how to deal with things. Okay. Well, here's the question. Did the ninja... There you are. Oh, man. Okay, so the good news is he has a katana. Those are much more normal weapons. There we go. Importantly, though, that's also how I got the Darkwood Grain Ring. And again, my first time through, I stuck largely with the Wanderer set, so I was running around in light rolling mode, which let's just go ahead and downgrade for a moment. Still too heavy. Well, we don't need that anymore. Still too heavy. Let me actually try to look at numbers. Oh, we're real close. Let's just drop the hood. The hood is going to do it. Maybe? Heck. There we go. Now we can do ninja flips. Fun ninja flips, fun time. It's a neat little idea of a ring. It gives you like an extra iframe or two, but it is ultimately not great. Like, there we go. So yeah, that's one of the many mistakes that I made in my first playthrough. It was just came out here, was like, oh no, put on a shield, went around. I think I probably attacked the ninja first because he was back here, and yeah, it was just like, oh no, there's suddenly more characters over here to fight. Oh, he's talking at me after I hit him. Maybe he's a boss. I don't know. And then, hi, Alvina.
Oh, it is thee. Thine kinsmen are betrayed by thee. This doth bode most badly. No rest will ease thy rotten soul whilst there is one clansman living. Forever tormented thou shalt be by our very howls. Hellish villain, thou hast used us most foully, thine own family. For thee, no mercy shall be shown.
Bye, Alvina. Sorry. Oh boy. Yep, so that's... Welcome to one of the many, many, many mistakes. Just everything about me going into the forest was a mistake. It was... Oh boy. And hey, there's some real chunky armor. That's great. Oh boy, and to further these mistakes. Where are you? There you are. Hello, large mushroom lads who punch so hard. And have way more reach than it really seems they should. Oh, jeez. Now, the best part about the Mushroom Lads, I just realized I'm running around with 25,000 souls. I thought it was just like 10,000. Apparently, it's 20,000. Or 25,000. Great. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Anyway. Mushroom lads. They hit really hard, have a lot of range. The terrain out here is kind of treacherous just because there's like random things to get caught up on, so you think you're gonna roll backwards and be fine, and then you don't. Like that little tiny rock that I just got caught on. Oh, I got real greedy on that one. That was a bad choice, but it worked out. Anyway, bad decisions, they continue. Let's talk mistakes. Hey, here's the chest that cemented my magic scimitar. The enchanted ember. Get out here. It's like, at this point, you know, we're starting to slide into the whole magic thing. And I find this enchanted ember, and it's like, oh boy, enchanted, that sounds like even more magic. And yeah, that's entirely what it is. Tell you what, how many of these things do I have? Just one? Dang. Oh, okay. I would really like to wrap this episode with the final, the final part of this entirely bad plan. And the entire reason we've come out here, aside from, you know, to make mistakes. Let's go fight Sif, who, as far as I can tell, based off of last several playthroughs, he's meant to be a late game boss. I fought him way earlier than I should have. We're level 40. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. So, yeah, finding that enchanted ember sealed my fate in the way my first playthrough went. Got me into the whole magic sure is nice, and if I make my scimitar enchanted, then every point of intelligence I put into it is like worth 4 points of damage, so let's do that. But maybe just one more point of intelligence. How about one more point of intelligence? Oh hey, this spell, I only need a few more points of intelligence to cast it. It sounds really neat. And then I was a mage. And that's... yeah, that was it. And I'm talking about dumb things instead of how cool this... wow, just... that environment design. Hot dang. Also, it's the sword we plan to use. Note to self, don't bother blocking. Oh, lock on, please. Oh boy, I forgot. The system really struggled with the fur on Sif. Nope. Oh boy, that is... oh no. Okay. Okay. Back in control. Everything's fine. Admittedly, this is going better than I thought it might. Boy, I'm real nervous about how this fight's gonna go because Sif can go real bad real fast. Let's focus on staying alive. Why would you do that? You know that's the wrong thing to do. You know how to fight this wolf. Please, please stop being bad. So this was definitely one of my favorite boss fights in my first playthrough of Dark Souls. Like, there's something about the somber music, like, it's a big wolf with a sword, which seems really silly, but also, like, there's something entirely noble about all of it. Like, probably that, you know, it's guarding the grave of an old knight. It's using his old sword. It's still not my sword. And then this happens. And this is like, Sif is the only boss with a weakened state. Everything else has, like, other bosses, other games, they get like their frenzy state when they're low health. Sif has a weakened state where he's limping, he's still fighting, he's giving everything he has, And that last bit of health, like, oh, it makes you feel real bad about everything you've just done, because like Alvina's been warning you off of this place, and Sif has like it's a real good fight, and that's a lot of souls. Oh wow. It's such a good fight, and it's such a heartbreaking, like it is a heart-wrenching bit at the end of just like, oh no, you're not going to give up, you're not going to stop. And I can't. I have to go forward. So yeah, I guess on that note, yep, that's the note we're ending on. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Bryce. This has been VHS Play. Have yourself a lovely evening.